welcome to my journey. Today's video is a chatting haul. That means you're going to get some chatting with your hauling. It's not a very big haul, but I still shopped and I'll show you what I bought. Now let me tell you, first thing today, this morning, I went to wound care because it was a 2-week checkup of my leg. The right one's completely healed. It's gone. The left one, there's still a little spot. Well, the doctor, she's a nurse practitioner, but I consider them doctors. Full-fledged, I do. She is the last one I saw. And she did it on this leg. She was picking scab off, and she hit one that was attached, and it started bleeding. Well, she did the same thing to this one 2 weeks ago. It was fine. The draining and everything, it was scabbed up. She was picking the scab and she hit one that was attached. She goes, oh, I better leave well enough alone. Well, it started bleeding. And that's when it started back doing its little drainy thing. Well, she come in and of course she looked at it and they had to wipe it off, and it's still very sore. It's a deep one. That's the deepest part. It's very sore. And she was turned around. She was doing something over at the little desk in the cabinets, and she was talking to me. She goes, now, how long has this been draining? I said, well, I'm not trying to be mean, but ever since the day you ripped that scab off 2 weeks ago. I mean, she had to know. I needed to tell her because, I mean, they make sure that they know what's going on with the wound, and it's not something that's not wanting to heal on its own that she caused it. Boy, she skimmed over that little tidbit of information and could not get out of that room fast enough. She said, just told the nurse what to put on it. So she just put a little piece of that silver stuff and a big Band-Aid to hold it down. And said, just keep wearing your surcays, which are my little compression garments. And she was out the door. She said, come back in a week and we'll see what it's doing. I'm like, well, there wasn't no sense to lie about it. You know, she was the one that caused it. That she did it to me twice. So anyway, I got that done, and then I come home and got the baby. So Holly could go down to the house and work, and she did. She said, oh, she got a lot done. Because she wouldn't have to chasing him get into everything. You know how inquisitive a toddler is, and this one's very inquisitive. So we had the best time. He was just a snuggle bunny today. He just wanted to sit on my lap. We put Miss Rachel on the big TV, and he just wanted to sit on my lap, snuggle, eat, and watch Miss Rachel. And that's pretty much what we did the whole time. Well, he got up and roamed around, and he came in and helped me do laundry, and when I was cleaning the bathtub and stuff like that. But for the most part, he just come up with his arms up, pick me up. And he was telling me his sign language. I read him a book, and he did this. I don't know how it's supposed to be, but he knows it. And I think maybe he does that for more. Or, I mean, again. So I read it again, and he was fine. He would tell me when he wanted something. I think eat is something else, but he goes like that. And so that is 3 things to him: water, food, or passy. Well, I have my water cup, and I told y'all before, the first time I let him sip out of it because I keep a straw in it. Now when he comes to the house, he goes over there, he wants that. Well, he was sitting on my lap, and then next thing I know, he's doing this, and he ate the whole day. I mean, he was eating the whole day. And he started doing this. I'm like, well, I had no food right there, and he just got through eating something. I don't know what it was, and I looked, I'm like, he's wanting my water cup, and that's what it was. He was wanting that water with that straw in it, because that's big stuff to him, you know. So we had the best visit. I loved it. Yeah, I did. I loved it. So let me show you. Oh, what day this week me and Holly went looking for couches in Charlotte. What a bust. We didn't have any luck. And we hit one Habitat. close to downtown. And they had a good bit of couches, but nothing that just spoke to her. There's one she said maybe, like I was saying on my way in. If it don't just like if it don't feel like it's it, let's just don't get it, you know. But they had a whole book room with a coffee bar where you could buy coffee if you wanted to. And I paid more for these books than I pay at the VV and whatnot, but I got them because I didn't have them and I wanted them. And now I've got to figure out where to put all these books that goes in with the collections that I have, because my collections are pretty much all together and tight. Anyway, I got them. So the first place we went earlier in the week was me and Holly, and it's the only thing I got that day was books, and they're all upside down, so I can't even remember what they are because I've had them in this book bag ever since. So we got Bobby Dean, From Mama's Table to Mine, because I collect Paula Dean and the Dean boys, so I got that. Let's see, what is this? Taste of Home Appetizers in Small Plates. It is a hardbound spiral in the middle. And then, Mr. Food, Quick and Easy Comfort Cookbook. I didn't have that one. It says Mr. Food Test Kitchen, but I collect it. If it says Mr. Food, I collect it. Then, Taste of Home Potluck, 336 recipes. Jacques Pepin, More Fast Food My Way, as seen on public television, because y'all know I collect my public TV chefs that I used to watch. I can put him, let me see if it's got a sticker on the front. Nope. I can put him right there because I have two more that's sitting right there on top of those. So I found a place for him. And then, I can't think where my other Richard Simmons is. I have the other Richard Simmons, but this one's Farewell to Fat, because I just love Richard Simmons. I just love him. So I needed his cookbook. I used to have it back in the day. Taste of Home Test Kitchen Favorites. And I consulted, since these books cost a little more than my usual $1.99 at the VV, I consulted my pictures just to make sure I did not have these books. Taste of Home Ultimate Comfort Food. Hold on. Man, I'm tired. Paula Dean's My First Cookbook. Check it out. I wonder if them's her grandkids. It wouldn't surprise me. I don't know if her boys has got kids or not, honestly. But it's a Paula Dean book, and I did not have it. And finally, Gooseberry Patch 5-ingredient family favorites. So they had a great cookbook section. I could have gone crazy on cookbooks that I wasn't in my collection. All these were part of collections that I have, which is why I got them. So that was all there. Then one day 4 yesterday, I believe. I went to help my mama set. My brother got her a new Kindle. She watches YouTube videos and music videos, mainly music, on her phone. Her phone is so small. He says she can't see it. So he got her a Kindle, and I went up there to set it up for her. She was so excited. And then, since I was at her house, I was already halfway to Salisbury, and I called Holly. I said, well, I'm halfway up to Salisbury. You want me to go do a couch recon for you at the Habitat? She goes, well, that would be nice. They'd have nothing. But that's the one that has the buggies of free stuff out front that you can dig through. And if you see something, go on, take it to your car, because you ain't supposed to take it in. Well, check what I found. I found this. I thought that was right cute. A candle holder. Very odd looking, but I like it. There ain't no name on it. And then this. Check this out. Tang. You know how it says winter. Where I saw it say, on the bottom. Can you see that? Winter. You know how I know it was Tang? Look, it's still on the top. I'm like, how cool is that? I'm going to take that tang off. Listen, I love jars like this. And to me, that was a find for free. That was a good find. And then inside, this is all I found. I found the 4 Times Cookbook. A Traveler's Guide to Good Eating at Home and on the Road. It says 362 favorite recipes from popular American restaurants. But it is 1946 to 1968 copyrights. So this is this is first printing. Huh. Well, I don't know. It says first printing, but look at the insides. They're like paintings of the different restaurants and the little recipes. I just thought it was a very interesting old book. So I got that. And then I found this, our favorite Yuletide recipes, the Moore County Homemakers Extension Club. And did I look and see if there was a date in this? I can't remember if there was or not. But it was typed. I don't think it is. It was typed and copied. Well, I can't get a hold of that page. No, there ain't one, but check out. Okay, so see how it was typed and printed, and it's green all the way through. Isn't that just wonderful? Yes, I had to have it. Had to. And then I found this Southern Living Cooking Across the South. I just thought, it's a Belk cookbook. Belk's is a very popular Southern store. I don't know if it's up north or not, but I know here in the South, Belk's, the Southern ladies love Belk's. Oh, chicken and dumplings right there. I don't know. This was probably, I'm thinking the 70s. Oh, there's the Belk people. I could be wrong. Maybe the 80s. Let's see. Oh, it was originally sold for $5 at Belk's. See, the B and L, I think that's Belk and Leggett, if I'm not mistaken. 1980. So, yeah. I got that. That's all I got at that Habitat. Then, today, I wasn't going anywhere because I've had Jacob all day and I was really tired. But this morning, Flair's heat lamp blew again. And this is the replacement of the one that I bought that blew. So I had to go back to the pet store. And they didn't have the wattage I used. And she said the smaller wattage should work. I'm like, are you sure this is the one I've always used? She goes, yes, it should. So I'm like, okay. So I got a little bit of money back on that. And it's right there near the Goodwill. So I'm like, well, while I'm right here, let me just run on in. Hadn't been to that one in a while. Because they hardly ever have anything. It's just very sparse. Not like my favorite one. My favorite one is small, but it's just crammed. And I like to see a crammed thrift store. I like to dig through stuff. Well, these are Christmas, but I do not care because they are gorgeous. Look at that. And it's Corelle. See, it's a little dish plate. But look at that pattern. I love it. So, I got 4. Oh. No, there was only 3 of these little plates. And then look at this. I got 4 of these. I have some shaped like this I'm going to replace. That's what I eat my spaghetti in. And David has some. He eats, we have his and her plates. In my cabinets, we have his and her plates. There are plates he likes to eat his food on, and there are plates I like to eat my food on. There are plate bowls like this that we eat spaghetti or chili, stuff like that in. He's got the ones he likes. I got the ones I like. So there were 4 of those, and then the plates. I don't need these a bit more than the Man in the Moon, but look how gorgeous. They're gorgeous. I will take some of my other plainer ones and see if Holly wants them. If not, I'll store them out in the building. So I got those, $1 a piece. I think that's a good price for Corel. And then I found this. I put a spell on you. Check it out. Who is that? Hocus Pocus. What'd I pay? $4? It's got this little rubber lid. So I could pass it up. I mean, it's Hocus Pocus. From the movie Hocus. Okay, it's come from Spirit Halloween. Hand wash only. I'm glad I read that because I was going to pop it in the dishwasher. So yeah, had to have it. Then I found this was only $4. This big heart hole punch. Well, I thought I needed to have it in my collection of punches. This big old thing for $4. I can't imagine how much it costed brand new. Well, I would never have it because I could not pay that price. And then these I didn't need. I need none of this. Let's get that straight. I didn't need these a bit more than the Man in the Moon. But check this out. So there's quarter cup. Can you see in there? Quarter cup. 1/3 cup. See the marking? Half a cup. And 1 cup. Aren't those gorgeous? And they nest. It's Pioneer Woman. I paid $5. I don't know how much it costed at Walmart, but I just couldn't. Pioneer Woman, whatever. But my friend Lisa, who is also a subscriber, she has sent me boxes of goodies numerous times. And she's the one that got me started liking Pioneer Woman. She sent me the first plate I got, a Pioneer Woman plate, and I put my food on it. So you saw them in the Chopples. She sent me the 2 blue ones, and I found the 2 red ones, I think at a thrift store somewhere, because I didn't buy them brand new. I mean, it was a thrift store. I just don't remember where. And now it's just like when I see Pioneer Woman stuff, I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. The flower, because y'all know I like flowers. So why wouldn't I like Pioneer Woman stuff? Well, they had a Pioneer Woman cast iron enamel coated Dutch oven. Now I've got an oval one, but this was a round one. I'm like, oh, let me see how much that cost. Well, it had a $25 sticker on the top. So I'm like, well, let me look inside, which I wasn't going to get it, but still. Let me look inside. Oh my gosh. It was pitted and parts were chipped out, black, which you could scare that if you wanted to, but the chipped out parts, who's going to buy that? Nobody's going to buy that, and they're surely not going to pay $25 for it. So that stayed at the store. But that's all I got. I don't think I did too bad. That's my thrift haul for today, and I don't really know nothing else. I don't think. Nope. Nothing much exciting today. So that's all we're going to talk about. This will be a short one. This will be a little short one. I think I talked enough on my weigh-in, which I'm wearing the same clothes because this is the afternoon of the morning when I film my weigh-in. So I'm still dressed the same. Because when I had to run out, I just put my big old heavy raincoat on. Never took it off so nobody could see all this. So that's all I know today. We'll be back for whenever I decide to go out and spend more money. Spend more money. It'll be sometime next week. I'm staying home the rest of this week and the weekend. I'm just staying home. It's rainy today, which is a lovely day for me. But I'm just not getting out. No more this week. I'm just not doing it. So that'll be all for me today. Hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see you on my next one.